All right, what are we talking about and dealing with today? Well, we're talking about a hurricane in about 80 hours. Right now, they're saying it is going to head towards Louisiana, Alabama, Mississippi, Florida Panhandle. And then the hurricane that Cranky Weather Guy warned us about a week ago is showing up on the GFS about 348 hours out, talking around the 9th or 10th of November. And at the moment, it would be headed towards Florida, but a lot can change in 348 hours. But I want to mention a lot can change in an October surprise 2020. So Houston, Texas, you are not off the hook. I would keep your eyes on this. If we had a landfalling hurricane in Houston, like 4 days before an election, I'll remind you, Houston has 25% of all the population in the state of Texas. So that would be a disaster and would probably push the election back for a week or two or maybe months. So Houston, just be prepared for maximum weirdness. And California, you're about to undergo some severe weather events that will create some major fire weather hazards. We could see some very damaging winds and some more damaging, possibly deadly fires kicking up through Wednesday. And so, California, you definitely, absolutely need to be on super duper high red alert. But then technically, we all do for the next 2 weeks. And then we got a lot of winter weather, which will be popping in this big battle between fire and ice. And technically, the hurricane could actually at some point make landfall and then move up into much colder, if not freezing temperatures. We'll have to check it out. And man, it seems like the large business groups that have been trying to control and politicize whether Twitter for the last 5 years are really tightening the screws on my videos. But I got a feeling their reign is about to come to an end. So that is very exciting. All right. Yeah, so we're going to have some freezing temperatures headed down into Texas. We're talking some sleet, possible icing, snow, you named it. But we are going to definitely be getting cooler and colder. And if you look at the bottom there, so you got Hurricane Zeta going to be almost going up to meet on the edge of the freeziness. Hurricane Zeta, or Tropical Storm Zeta, or whatever you want to call it now, is souther than models had predicted. So, like I have been saying, do not sleep on this at all. And then you got a hurricane strength storm moving into Ireland and parts of Europe and the United Kingdom. And then you got one 958 millibars. This is Epsilon, which will be headed that way as well. So we got a lot to cover. Weather-wise, it's going to be spooky. And so I'll say again, Texas, Houston, Florida, everybody, I don't know where this is going. They right now they're saying that it is going to be somewhere near Alabama, Mississippi, the edge of like New Orleans. But remember, like 72 hours ago, we didn't even think we were going to have any type of hurricane development. I got optimistic for like 3 days, although I had been saying around the 27th we would be seeing a hurricane. So it's going to be a big battle, I don't know. Our president's been talking about hydrosonic missiles, and hydro means water. So maybe they're launching water missiles into it or whatever. All right, I tried to make a joke. It didn't work. All right. And then we have the second full moon of the month on the 31st, which is also Halloween. So everybody buckle up. I'll be around, and I'll be keeping you guys updated because that is what I do, because you guys are great. So I try to be great as well. But look at all the convection in this thing. Look, they thought it would be developing up here. It is now developed down here. How it will affect things, I do not know. I think this has potential to be a major hurricane. Louisiana, you definitely need to be on high alert because, Mother Nature has been picking on you all year. But everybody in the Gulf needs to stay aware and be prepared for a major hurricane. And if somehow it gets torn to shreds and doesn't do much damage, then just be grateful. All right? Stay cool. Asteroid Fight Club, I love you, and may God bless everyone. Talk to you soon.